Breaking news. The Southeast senators declares position on Tinubu's tax reform bills. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. My country people, the Southeast Caucus in the Senate has declared its stand on the tax reform bills currently before the National Assembly. In a statement released on Monday, the Caucus announced its position after a closed-door meeting of senators from the 5 southeast states. And according to Senator Abaribe, the leader of the Southeast Caucus, while the caucus did not oppose the tax bill reforms, it believes that more extensive engagement with stakeholders is necessary before the bills are fully considered by both chambers. So, the Southeast Caucus in the Nigerian Senate has failed to endorse the controversial tax bill of President Bola Tinubu. They said, they need wilder consultation, that there is a need for wilder consultation before the passage of this controversial bill, insisting that there are need for for stakeholders to be consulted. The senators reviewed their stand after following a closed-door meeting with senators from the 5 southeastern states held in the office of their leader, Senator Abaribe of Abia State. Abaribe, who spoke on behalf of the caucus, stated that the caucus does not oppose the tax reform bill. Instead, they need more time to consider. It is essential to share insights with stakeholders in the Southeast to ensure the final framework reflects equity and addresses regional concerns, and the consultation is vital for inclusiveness and effective legislation. Abaribe stated that the senators would need to consult their constituents across the 15 senatorial districts in the zone. So they need to go ahead and consult with their people. They need to go ahead and consult with the people that they are representing to hear from them. And there have been controversies surrounding this bill, with calls for reviews of the provisions of the bill. This proposed sharing formula of the VAT, that's the value added tax, in the tax bill has been a center of more controversies, with northern governors, northern senators rejecting this plan, while insisting that such plan will be at the disadvantage of their own region. But the southeasterners, they are saying, see, we have to look into this. We have to make sure that we consult wilder to ensure inclusiveness. These bills have sparked significant debate since the submission by President Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly on October 3rd. And the Southeast Caucus is committed to ensuring that the tax reform bills are equitable and beneficial to all regions of the country. Aside from the Southeast Caucus, other groups such as the Nigerian Governors Forum, the Northern Senators, Ariwa Consultative Forum, they've all called for more extensive arrangements with stakeholders. Meanwhile, the presidency and the South-South Caucus, Senate Caucus have advocated for the swift passage of the bills. Now, here we have it, my country people, because at this point, they are still consulting. So they have to be open, to their options. They have to sit and consult before they pass this bill to know if this bill would be for the benefit of Nigerians, if it would actually benefit the people, or if it would put a burden on the people. So many persons have their different opinions regarding this Tinubu's controversial bill. But then what can we say? The bill certainly at one point will be passed, but for now they are still deliberating, trying to check one or two things. I think this is ever since Tinubu stepped into power, ever since his assumption into office as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, this is one of the longest awaiting bill we've we've had, ever since Tinubu stepped into power, because the senators, so many people are divided. It's not like a bill whereby, it's easily passed. The Senate will just said, oh, go ahead. The House of Reps member, they are already, they've already approved the bill. But this particular bill is pinching some people, especially the North. It is pinching them seriously. They don't want this bill to be passed. Now, this seems to be the longest awaiting bill to be passed ever since Tinubu, stepped into office. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. The Yorubas are showing other parts of Nigeria weakness by restructuring only on what favor them to build their own region and to request for their own country in the nearest future after making use of the resources from other parts of the country to develop their region. I second those senators. I commend those senators. If Obasanjo third term bid could not succeed, I believe majority of the senators can reject this bill in entirety. There is a sinister agenda which the proponents of this bill are pushing for. It is not in the best interest of the majority of Nigerians. Thank you, Southeast senators. The Southeast senators are tired of sitting on the fence. It is democracy, and every segment of the country ought to have their concerns raised before such a controversial bill be passed into law. The Southeastern senators know most of their states are not viable and heavily dependent on federal allocation to survive. Because the North was the first to stand against it, almost everyone from the South-South, the South-West and the Southeast supported the bills, calling the North names. Now it is becoming clearer to everyone. In fact, statistics have shown that the Southeast will suffer more than anyone else if this bill is passed. The revenue from the Southeast state is not up to 1 billion naira monthly. I guess it is due to the insecurity that they are facing, which is crumbling economic activities. It is a wise decision. Kudos to them. There is a need for a careful study of this bill. If it has its own implications, then there is a need so that they can hire committed experts to work on this bill and therefore advise them before coming out with a unified position. Like the Northeast, the Southeast, and other developed regions, they are busy developing Lagos and Abuja. That is their own. The tax reform bill is sacrosanct, as it will enable the governors to sit up. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, I don't really know. Does this bill really, represent the interest of the people? Does it represent the interest of Nigerians? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.